Cuisine curry chicken with rice. Now, this meal is a leftover meal from the previous roasted chicken prep. So, check out Queen Cuisine roasted chicken prep to see the chicken that we will be using for this particular meal here, too. Thank you.
So definitely not doing too much talking. But if you tuned in with me yesterday, you would have known that I actually took the time and went about getting myself a roast chicken and roast the chicken up. It came up nicely baked, and this is some of the leftovers left over from it. So now what I'm getting ready to do is transition this particular meal into another meal. So I'm going to get two meals out of one. And this is going to be a curry style base. So right now, my pan is actually heating up with some oil. And once it starts heating up, I'm going to start putting in the onions, some of this garlic, some ginger. So if you tuned into me yesterday, or I should say, um, last night evening meal, thank you very much. Thank you for coming back. If you definitely checked out on YouTube, Diamond Images 03 on YouTube, and check out all of the Queen Cuisines, you can get some recipes that are available 30 minutes and less. But definitely tonight, I am also going to do another meal. It's going to be 30 minutes or less as well, which is going to be this Jamaican-based curry. And I'm also going to be using fresh meats that have been actually prepared from a previous meal and going to transition to one. So like I said before, getting two from our one. So right now my pan is actually heating up. You can probably hear some of the chops now. So that's a matter of putting in some onions along with some of the ginger and also some of the garlic too. Fresh crisp and also some minced ginger. So what's everyone plans for New Year's? Anyone got any particular plans for New Year's? What's going on? Feel free to leave some comments in the actual section and let me know what's going on, where everyone's going at. I would love to know what's popping and where the party is at. Also over here, I am cooking well, I should say boiling the water where the rice will also go for it as well. So, adding a mixture of some organic thyme in there. And now I'm actually going to start shaving up my chicken meat. So I'm not no perfectionist when it comes to carving. And really, in this particular case, it really doesn't matter. You just want to have the meat that is available so that it can actually get thrown inside this pan behind me as well. And this bird was actually prepared yesterday evening. Full course meal, greens, mashed potatoes, gravy, the full works. So now I'm going to try to transition the taste of this particular meat to a different meat taste. And like I said, trying to get as much of this meat as possible. Make some chicken sandwiches. But in this case, just gonna go ahead and do some curry chicken. Oop, oop. How I'm gonna get this? This caucus is really about to break. Hmm. Right now, I hear my grandmother in my ear talking about, just break it apart. So that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely want to make sure that my onions are not getting a little too crispy. And they're not. They're actually just right. So let me speed up this process. Woo, goodness gracious. Thank goodness for the board. Yeah, don't leave no pieces. No pieces left behind. As I'm trying to chop them up into nice bit sizes. Because this is just going to be provided as some chunks, not big chunks. Sometimes you get whole pieces of chicken and some curry chicken, but it's all with base. This is going to be chopped chicken portions. Put some of this in here. I still have some chicken meat left on the rest of this whole piece of chicken that I am slicing up. And this is really going to actually go into the pan as well. And the good thing about this is that it also has flavor into it. So, you have some seasoning, you have some flavor meat into it, and you're going to add into it as well with the actual curry spices. Yeah, pretty much. It's always known when you get yourself some meat, you try to use it in different types of forms as possible. That's one thing when it comes down to like Thanksgiving. You get the turkey. Yeah, you start with the roasting of the turkey, but then eventually the roast of the turkey is going to start the transition. Yes, I strongly suggest for you to make some curry chicken tonight, some rice, or zoo. Yes, cannot go wrong. Cannot go wrong. And basically shaving off the chicken meat from the roasted chicken the night before. Get the meat cut up into bits and pieces. All right, now it's going to start adding all of the real main ingredients. Let's see, this is bubbling. All right, we'll get that in there too going. All right, so let's add some more of the ginger mince. We're going to go with the organic curry. All right, some all-purpose seasoning is always good to add along with the curry. Uh, and definitely, I love some coconut milk. Some thyme. Now getting that nicely mixed up. With some more curry added into it. I'm gonna let this sit and simmer for a tad bit, and then I'm gonna add in some carrots and some potatoes to this as well. Is anyone keeping track of the time to make sure that I'm staying under the 30 minutes and less? Mm. So over in this pot right here is actually the rice, okay? Now, usually, if anyone want to pay attention to what's a key element for cooking rice is for, every cup of rice, you want to basically multiply by 2 cups of the water. So if you go ahead 1 cup of rice, you want to have 2 cups of water to go along with it. Now, I use everything of the chicken, and this is all that's left, the carcass. So you see, I shaved everything down as much as possible, and this is actually trash. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that now I like to keep my butter out to already be softened. Yes. Another little trick I like, try to keep some butter out already softened. Cool thing about it, since it already is softened, oh my gosh, this makes it so much easier to spread on toast and use. Hmm. Mmm. This is smelling good. Oh, that is smelling so good. So some of you probably wondering, where's she at? Well, I like to clean while I do my cooking. So yeah, you're gonna hear me and see me bounce in and out because I'm like washing dishes and cleaning at the same time. Cleanliness is a virtue, and I like to make sure that while I'm cooking, I keep it cleansed too. And it's no big deal. You actually want the food to go ahead and take its time and simmer really, really, really well. I'm about to go over and stir it up a little bit so it do not stick. So right now I'm working on the actual, I should say, rice by finishing it up. And when I mean by finishing up the rice, I mean exactly that. The rice is basically done. Yep. Woo! So the rice is completely done. Not basically, actually completely done. Now it's making sure this curry chicken is definitely nicely thickening up. And it's also cooking good as well. What I also want, and now I'm about to add the potatoes in addition to the carrots into the mix. Trying to see if I can actually show y'all some other texture of the food. See? Yep, the curry chicken's coming. So I added in the potatoes along with the carrots into the mix. Stirred it in so that everything can get finely saturated. Turn it down some so it can simmer a little. I personally like to add some more in terms of the curry into the mix. This adds to not only the taste but also the texture in addition to the coloring tint too. Make sure some all-purpose get in the mix. And tad bit of garlic powder. Just a tad. Might look like I'm sprinkling a whole lot, but I'm not. It's more for show. Alright, stir that in. Put this top on and let it sit some more. Now rice is done. Look how fluffy that rice is. Nice and fluffy. It's not sticking to the bottom. You want to keep stirring it though, because it adds to keeping it nice and fluffy. I mean, I know you men and ladies like something fluffy other than just a fluffy ass. Ain't that right? And you like to have some nice fluffy food too. I know you're right. You want that nice and fluffy. And it's always good to take it away from the heat when you do fluff it up. Just not a whole bunch of sticky to it. And it can just you know. So this is actually finishing up. I'm glad you tuned in with me for a Queen Cuisine chicken curry edition. Make sure that you tune in to Diamond Images '03 on YouTube for more Queen Cuisines recipes of 30 minutes or less. As you see, I got this done in less than 30 minutes, and that's rice, that's a curry chicken and all. So here's an opportunity for you to make sure check out all of Queen Cuisine's 30 minutes and less recipes available via Diamond Images on YouTube. Please come and check out my profile too if you haven't already. Look at my videos, like them, follow, and stay tuned. Hey!
Queen Cuisine, diamond to queen.